Happy morning, children. How are you? I hope you are all fine and safe. You all had your breakfast, children? Yes, if yes, very good. So, now we have successfully completed our term 1. Yes? Yes, we have completed our term 1. Now, I welcome you all to the next term. So, next we are going to enter into our next term. What is it? It is term 2. Now, we are going to see our term 2. Yes, children. So, already for the exams, we have totally 7 lessons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 10 and 11. So, but already we have completed chapter 6 and 12. Yes. So, we have already completed chapter 6. So, before going into the new chapters, now we are going to have a recap of this chapter 6. So, after this leave everything you would have forget what would have happened. Yes or no? Yes. So, we'll have a recap session in this lesson of chapter, in this class of chapter 6. Are you all ready, children? Be ready with your note book. Okay. If there is some important point, just underline that. Highlight that in your book. And if you have missed some other points in the previous classes, that is in your hints note, note down those points. Okay, children? Are you ready? Yes. So, chapter 6. What is that lesson? What is that lesson, children? Yes, it is changes around us. What is that lesson? Changes around us. What are all the changes around us? We have seen many changes. Yes, changes is the only thing which does not changes. So, these are all the content of this lesson. Yes, introduction and changes definition, types of changes, can all changes always be reversed? Could there be other ways to bring a change? And then last we have a recap. So, this is a recap session. Clear, children? So, I am going to go a little bit fast in this section. Because we have completed this chapter already, we are going to have only a glance. Only a small recap. So, just follow me. Be ready with your note. Without your note, don't sit for science class. Is this clear? Yes. So, introduction. What does this introduction, children? As I said you already, everything around us changes. Nothing is permanent in this world. Do you agree this point? Yes. So, what is this? So, the bud has been changed, converted into a flower. This is a change. Then, growth of people. What is this? This is also a change. So, everything around us are change. What is the change definition of change? Just look at here. Change. Alter. Change means to have substitute or alter one or the other way. Both means to make a difference in the state or condition of a thing or to substitute another state of condition. So, why do we need these changes, children? As I said you, to have a better experience or better state of living or a better condition. Look at here. So, these are all some of the examples of changes. The egg into an omelette, milk can be converted into ice cream and cheese. Next, we had seen types of changes. There are different types of changes. Yes or no? We had seen about different types of changes, that is physical and chemical change, reversible and irreversible change, desirable and undesirable change. Yes or no? And then natural and man-made changes. So, we are now we are going to recall all these changes. First, types of changes. In this, we are going to discuss about physical and chemical changes. What is the first change? Physical and chemical change. So, what is this physical change? Physical change occurs when object or substance. What is it? When object or substance undergoes a change that does not change their chemical composition. We have seen what are the physical properties of material, what are the chemical properties of material. Yes or no? Yes. So, physical change is nothing but it is a change that occurs in an object or substance. When they undergo a change, that does not change their chemical composition. That does not change their chemical composition. For this, I said you an example of composition of water. 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. So, chemical change, physical change is nothing but it does not change this composition, but the changes occurs. Look at here. These are all some of the examples of physical changes. Cutting a piece of paper, peeled orange, sliced tomato, haircut. If you are going to cut this tomato also, we are going to call them as tomato. Yes, not as lady's finger or pumpkin. Isn't it, children? Yes. So look at here. These are all some of the examples of physical changes. I said you right, tearing a paper. This is a physical change. And what is the second one? So the water can exist in all 3 states of matter. What are the 3 states of matter? What are the 3 states of matter? Yes, I can get you. So they are solid, liquid and gases. So water is the only component that can exist in all these 3 states. So ice, what is it? Solid, and then liquid and water, and gaseous, that is vapor. So this change is a physical change. There is no change in the chemical composition. Second thing, physical change definition. Properties such as shape, size, color. So, and state of substance. These are called physical properties. What are the physical properties of material? Size, shape, color and state of substance are called its physical properties. If a substance undergoes change in physical property of a material is called a physical change. What is it? If a substance undergoes a change in physical property of a material is called as physical change. And one more thing, a physical change is generally a reversible. What is it? Physical change is generally a reversible change. And here, no new substances form. No new substances form. And then look at here. So when we are stretching a rubber band, so it stretches. When we release our energy, it regains its original position or shape. This is an example of physical change. And now we are going to discuss about the chemical change. Chemical changes occurs when a substance combines with another to form a new substance. What is this chemical change? Chemical changes occurs when one substance combines with another substance to form a new substance is called chemical change. So what is this, children? Bread mold is an example of chemical change. And then, so what are the examples of chemical change? Rusting of iron. Here, the rust is the new substance formed. Both the rust and iron are not same. Then burning of wood, burning of paper. So after burning this, what we are going to get? We are going to get only ash. So this is an example of chemical change. Next thing is chemical changes definition. The changes that occurs in a chemical property of substance is called as chemical change. What is it? The changes that occurs in the chemical properties of a substance is called as chemical change. So what is this example, children? Omelette. So again we are not able to convert this into an egg. It is an irreversible change and a new substance is formed. Chemical change is a irreversible change and a new substance is formed in chemical change. This is also an example of chemical change, bursting of crackers. Look at here, difference between, if you have not noted this table, children, just have a note of it. Just have a note of it, children, difference between physical and chemical change. Physical change is a temporary change, whereas chemical change is a permanent change. No new substance is formed. There is change only in physical properties. Here, new substances are formed with entirely different physical and chemical properties. So they do not have the character of a parent material. I said you about parent and daughter, right? So the new substance which is formed is called as daughter, and which is responsible for that formation is called as parent. For example, we. So we come from a parent. So we are the daughter material or son. Okay. And they are the parent material. So the new material formed is called as daughter material, and which is responsible for that formation is called parent material. Change can be reversed by simple physical methods. Change cannot be reversed by physical methods. Energy may or may not be released or absorbed. Energy may or may not be released or absorbed. Energy is released or absorbed. Either any one thing takes place here in chemical change. And then the last point. Most of the time, original form of substance can be obtained by simple physical method. They said, right? They can be reversed by simple physical method. Here, it is impossible to get the original substance. It is impossible to get the original substance by simple physical methods. Up to this you are clear, children? Yes. Next thing. Can all changes be reversed? This is the first topic which you have in your book. What is the topic? Can all changes be reversed? So, based on this, there are two types of changes. Based on this, there are two types of changes. They are reversible changes and irreversible changes. So, we have discussed about physical and chemical. Now, reversible and irreversible changes. Shall we start? Yes. So, what is that? Reversible changes. A reversible change is a change that can be undone or reversed. So, this can be done again or it can be reversed. If you can get back the substance you started the reaction with, that is called reversible reaction. If you are able to get back the parent material, it is called as reversible reaction. So, what is the example given here? When this chocolate is heated, what happens? It melts. So, its state changes from solid to liquid. When we again cool this, it is converted into a solid state. So, what is this change called as? It is a reversible change. So, what is meant by reversible change? If the original substance you are able to get back again, or the parent material which we get back again, or the reaction is reversed. So, this is called as reversible reaction. And one more best example is water cycle, children. Water cycle, yes. We get it as the rain and it reaches the rivers, lakes and ponds. Afterwards, what happened? Due to the heat from the sun, it evaporates, reaches the clouds and condenses, reaches the earth again in the form of rain. So, this is an reversible reaction. So, look at here. Examples of reversible reactions are evaporation, condensation, freezing. What is it? Evaporation, condensation and freezing. These are all some of the examples of reversible reaction. Evaporation. What is this evaporation, children? If water is heated, so it reaches and again reaches as water. I said you right, water cycle. Condensation means, what is that condensation? So, the vapors are again converted into liquid. So, condensation is an example of reversible reaction. The last thing is freezing. So, liquids can be converted into solid by freezing. Next thing, irreversible change. What is it? Irreversible change. A change is called irreversible. What is it? A change is called irreversible if it cannot be changed back again. What is it? A change is called irreversible if it cannot be changed back again. In an irreversible change, new materials are always formed. What is it? In irreversible change, new materials are always formed, whereas in reversible change, we are not able to get the new material. So what is the example which is given here, children? So converting this into an